not through a suction like a vacuum, but it's going to attract the water droplets to just move up on their own through negative pressure. And I encourage you just watch the first half of that video. It's pretty cool, interesting stuff in regards to the water, because it does mention transpiration as well through our water cycle stuff. Okay, so again, I'll post that to our Canvas. No need to answer the question, though, just a fun watch. Okay, next we've got precipitation, runoff, and infiltration. Okay, precipitation is the technical term for rain. Again, we should be writing these down on page 4, guys. Does this include snow, sleet, and hail? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Does anybody know what hail or sleet are? Anybody want to include what hail and sleet are in the chat? Feel free to do so. I'll give you some bonus points. Runoff, guys, that's when the water flows after it rains from the surface, right? Okay. And then infiltration, that's where the water gets absorbed into the top layers of the soil, the upper levels. Okay, so when it first goes into the soil, that's going to be infiltration. Okay, it's in the first levels. All right. Next, we're going to go ahead and, oh, I forgot to mention, guys, if you didn't know, sleet is like a slushy form of snow. It's like got a little bit of rain and snow mixed together. Hail is these little ice pellets that fall from the sky before a bad storm. If they're large enough, they can break windows, they can damage cars. Very bad. They're very bad. We watched our tree video already. I think that one more, guys. This is the last one of the day. We have percolation, accumulation, and groundwater flow. So basically what I wanted you guys to finish today was the different water processes. Okay, different water processes. Okay, so we have a percolation, guys. That's where the water collects into the lower levels of the soil. Okay, we call it that, which forms an aquifer. Okay, again, that's called percolation. Next, we have accumulation, is where water collects at the surface, which is in lakes and ponds and oceans, right? So accumulation is at the surface. Percolation is the lower levels of soil. Keep in mind, infiltration is the upper levels. And then groundwater flow, guys, that is going to be where the water flows towards the lowest areas, ultimately into the ocean. So it's where the water flows out underground. Accumulation is where it flows. My bad, guys, onto the surface. Okay. So that concludes what we got for content. Let me go and have your chat ready for some questions for our question of the day. And give me a moment. Oh, my bad. Give me a moment as I pull up our question from my phone here. Give me 1 second. Again, that concludes our notes for today. Guys, again, you can record it from YouTube or get it from pictures as you've taken previously. And hopefully, obviously, if you were listening closely, you'll know the answer to this question. One second. One second, guys. I almost got it. Almost got it. Oh, wrong folder. 1 second, guys. And nobody should be signing out. I'm going to double check attendance here in a little bit. Got a really good question. I just wanted to make sure I asked it one. Okay. So if we were listening closely, this should be an easy question. All right. So look here, guys. It says here, this process involves water collecting into the upper levels of soil. Is it A, infiltration, B, accumulation, C, groundwater flow, or D, percolation? Again, this involves water collecting to the upper levels of the soil. We just talked about it. Is it A, B, C, or D? Go ahead and add your answers onto the chat. So again, we need to be answering the question for the chat, guys. This process involves water collecting to the upper levels of soil. Is it A, infiltration, B, accumulation, C, groundwater flow, or D, percolation? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Go ahead and answer in the chat. Okay. Got answers already a little bit. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, Javante. Okay. Different answers here, different answers. I still need several others. Lakia, great job. Melissa, thank you. Irina, thank you. I like the variety of answers. Again, we just talked about it like a minute ago. So, Angel, okay, thank you. It's going to be a little tougher than some of the questions we usually get. Okay, and again, I think I still need Betsabe, Daniela. Okay. Cass. And Sanaya and Yorkies, if you guys have an answer, make sure you do. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. We got to finish up here. Okay. Thank you, Cass. All right, guys, so I'm going to give props to a few people here. Javante. We've got Angel. Congratulations. You guys got the answer right. The answer is going to be A. The answer is going to be A. In the upper levels is infiltration, but in the lower levels, that's going to be letter D, percolation. In the lower levels, letter D. All right, let me go and double check attendance before we sign out. Looks like we got everyone who signed in. It's Angel, Betsabe, Daniela, Diego, Irina, Javante.